Extreme, Meeker Extreme. Do a little trail side tube change. I'm just waiting for Richard because the truck was so close, and I actually have a ultra heavy duty tube in the truck. Just gonna put that in, and we had a map down there anyways. Just came from over in that direction. And yeah, I got this off real quick. Happen to have a good log here. I kind of rode it for a bit because I had no idea it was totally flat. The hole on it is like just a small, somewhere in here. It's right here. And you're not going to be able to see it. You might be able to see that. Actually, in this area, the rubber feels a lot thinner. I think I just had a bad tube. It's a lot thinner there than around this whole area. Not talking about because, and if you look closely, which you probably can't see, it seems more like it was an air bubble during the process that decided to go bloop, cause a flat. Because I've never had a problem with these ultra heavy. I mean, there's no cactus out here or anything, and you know that's not your typical tear. So, oh well, not a big deal. Richard had a standard tube, but I'm like, the truck's so close. Let's just get, you know, my ultra heavy duty, which I happen to bring with, because I had one in the garage, and that way I'll probably be good to go for many years to come, as long as everything's fine. So this is what a bike looks like on the trail. It took me no time to undo this. It's pretty straightforward on this bike. I'll probably spread that caliper apart just to make it easier putting it back together. I set the axle off the ground using a couple pieces of decaying wood, and that's just a spacer that would house the, I guess that was the mileage trip computer. I've never used it, but just used one of these. Loosen those guys. Loosen a 17mm axle. I had one of these packed. And that's basically it. Pull it out. The log was more tricky part. I had the wheel off. Bike decided to fall over and it was propped up with that branch. And luckily, it just skimmed the guard, didn't hurt the radiator. It's my biggest fear. But then, of course, by myself, I had to, without a front rim on it, you know, pick it up, then drag it back because it was kind of too far still off the backside. So I dragged it further this way and got it positioned. And I used another little branch to go underneath to make it level. And that seemed to work pretty good. So that's where I'm at. I'm just waiting for Richard. He should be back probably 10 minutes. He's not that far away. That's why I decided, well, why use a standard tube when I have an ultra heavy duty in the truck? And we have to map that trail from the beginning anyway, so not a big deal. So just kind of have stuff off the dirt, you know, if you can. I already wiped out the rim. Of course, there was some crud inside the tire, just probably from undoing, because the rim was coated in dirt, so I'm sure dirt fell in while I was pulling the rim out. Literally took me 5 minutes. It'll probably take me 10 or 15 to get the tube stuffed in and through the hole, but and I have to pack that out. That'll probably take longer, like attach that somewhere, probably on Richard's bike, because he has a rack to haul it out. But yeah, that's where I'm at. This is what you do. So hey, thanks for watching, and I'll go ahead and do a follow-up before we take off. But hey, thanks for watching. So hey, we're back, and Richard got back with the tube, got it back together, got the tire back together. Gonna pack out this fucking 10-pound ultra heavy duty tube. The other downside of freaking he's gonna see if he can cram it. But that log worked really well. Really no other tips or tricks. It worked really well. Richard was able to get the tube, so I think it worked good, and that's basically it. So hey, thanks for liking. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos, and check out Richard playing around with the nipple.